I called Grammy and she got it immediately. Although we never actually said the words, we both knew what we were thinking.
You bring her along, honey.
Grammy said.
I'll clear my schedule.
Lena and I had both sidelined the issue of the kiss, and she was so grateful for my help and my company that it was pretty easy for me to take charge and get her to agree to see Grammy. We made arrangements to get free from work. I had some vacation time I could use, and Lena arranged to switch shifts with another girl she knew. So we were clear. I knew Lena hadn't slept. So I packed her off to bed and told her I would pick her up the following day around 10:30. As soon as I got home, I called Grammy to let her know everything was set. She was great. She had already cleared her appointment book. Then she asked,
Do you really think?
I don't know, I replied. But I have this weird feeling, you know? The trip up to Grammy's was odd. Lena insisted on keeping her eyes closed for the entire journey.
I'm usually fine for short rides,
She said.
but I don't want to lose it before we even get there.
Then as we set off, she added,
Don't worry, I definitely won't fall asleep.
So we chatted all the way. About stuff. You know? Nothing in particular. And definitely nothing related to the kiss. I could hear the edge of nervousness in her voice, but she held together fine. We got to Grammy's around 12:30, and magically she was waiting for us on the doorstep. I gave Grammy a big hug, then made introductions. Grammy, this is Lena. Lena, this is my Grammy, Catherine Wilcox. Lena stepped forward and shook Grammy's hand.
Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Wilcox.
She said nervously. Grammy smiled warmly.
Call me Catherine, dear.
She said.
Come on inside. I'll make us a nice pot of tea.
Lena and I settled ourselves on the couch while Grammy made us some tea. Then she took the armchair and poured 3 cups. She looked at us both warmly.
Would you like a cigarette, Lena?
She asked, offering her pack.
Thank you, Catherine.
Lena replied, taking one. Then Grammy let me take one before taking one herself. As we each lit up, Grammy said,
So, Lena, Zoe tells me you suffer panic attacks?
Yeah,
Lena confirmed. Grammy considered her carefully as she took a nervous puff.
And you've seen a therapist?
I've seen a couple of therapists.
Lena replied.
Honestly, my dad's spent a fortune.
But they haven't helped?
No, they ask about my childhood or my dreams, but nothing, useful.
Grammy took a slow, considerate puff of her cigarette.
And you've never actually been in a car accident?
She offered.
No,
Lena replied.
I get asked that a lot.
Grammy nodded.
Naturally, they're trying to isolate some kind of traumatic experience that might explain your condition.
She said thoughtfully.
But they can't find it.
Lena took another nervous puff.
Zoe thinks you might be able to help?
She asked. Grammy gave me a knowing smile.
How much has Zoe told you about what I do?
She asked. Lena looked to me for a moment. I just smiled and took a puff from my cigarette holder.
She told me you help people with past lives, like reincarnation.
That's right.
Grammy confirmed.
You see, it's entirely possible that the trauma your therapists have been looking for didn't occur in this life, but in a past life.
Lena looked confused, but continued to listen carefully.
Now, I know that may sound a little strange.
Grammy continued.
Even a little crazy. But trust me, I've seen it many times.
You think I might have lived before?
Lena asked.
We all have, honey.
Grammy said with a gentle smile.
Zoe knows. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Lena looked at me for confirmation, and I smiled and said, Oh yes.
The question is, Lena.
Grammy said.
Will you trust me? Will you let me try to help you?
Lena bit her lower lip, considering for a moment, then said,
Yes.
She took my hand and squeezed gently.
Zoe trusts you.
She continued.
And if she thinks you can help, then I have to try. Is that okay?
Grammy smiled and nodded.
Okay then,
She said. So Lena got to sit in the big chair. and Grammy brought in a stool from the kitchen so that I could sit beside her for support. Lena still looked a little nervous but determined.
Can you hold my hand?
She asked me.
Just rest your hand on Lena's.
Grammy corrected.
Is that okay for you, honey?
Lena nodded and I gently placed my hand on hers.
Okay.
Grammy began.
Just let yourself get comfortable, dear.
Lena shifted herself slightly, but I knew that chair was easy to feel comfortable in. Grammy sat on the edge of the small table, resting on a cushion.
Now, Lena,
She began.
all you have to do is listen to the sound of my voice.
Lena listened attentively.
Just the sound of my voice. Just listen and follow along.
I noticed that Grammy's tone had shifted. She was speaking more softly, more rhythmically, taking care to make every word precise and clear.
So, just close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice.
Lena closed her eyes and Grammy continued.
Now take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. That's right. And again, deep breath in, and as you let it out, allow yourself to relax. Let your body become heavy.
I could feel Lena's hand soften beneath mine, a gentle warmth beginning to take hold.
And as you continue to breathe, slowly and gently, you can find that you relax deeper and deeper with each exhalation, sinking down more and more, relaxed, calm, peaceful.
As I watched Grammy guiding Lena into a trance, I suddenly felt kind of privileged to be watching this magical process.
And you can find, as you relax deeper, deeper, that your thoughts become soft, floating, drifting through your mind, then floating away, like smoke on the breeze, insubstantial, unimportant. Your mind becomes clear, so peaceful, as you drift down.
Lena's head dropped to her shoulder. She looked so peaceful.
And now I'm going to count
Grammy continued.
from 10 down to 1, and I want you to count with me. And with each number, you can find yourself letting go so easily, so that each number takes you deeper, and the deeper you go, the more those numbers begin to drift out of your mind until they're just gone.
Then she began to count.
10,
10,
Lena echoed.
9.
9.
And as Grammy continued to count, Lena's response became slower, quieter, until Grammy reached 3, and Lena simply didn't respond at all. Grammy smiled.
2,
She said.
1. Good girl.
That phrase, good girl, sent a little shiver down my spine. I looked at Grammy. She nodded gently.
Now, Lena,
She said.
I want you to find yourself drifting backwards through time, back to a moment that was truly happy. Just let that happen for you. Now.
Lena slowly smiled.
Where are you, honey?
Grammy asked. After a moment, Lena responded softly, her voice sounding childlike and innocent.
I'm with my daddy.
She said.
How old are you, dear?
4.5.
Are you having fun?
Yes, daddy is swinging me in his arms. Round and round. I feel dizzy. He's smiling and I'm laughing. I love my daddy.
That's wonderful, honey. But now I want you to let that moment go. It's okay. You can carry that feeling with you. Just let it go and continue to drift backwards.
Lena's face slackened. She sighed.
I want you to drift backwards,
Grammy said.
back through time, to a moment that has significance to you, a moment that resonates with you, as you are now.
Lena's eyes flickered for a moment. Then her head straightened and she smiled.
Where are you, dear?
Grammy asked.
I'm in my car, driving home.
Lena replied, her voice deeper somehow, more masculine. Grammy shot me a look. I held my breath.
You seem happy.
Grammy noted.
Why is that, may I ask?
My fiancé is with me.
Lena replied proudly.
She doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to marry her.
Oh my God, I thought, my heart beating like a drum.
I'm sorry.
Grammy said politely.
I didn't catch your name?
Roger.
I was almost on my feet, but Grammy put out a hand to stop me.
And your fiancé?
She began to ask. But then Lena's expression suddenly changed, a mixture of shock, alarm, and horror. And then she woke up screaming. I didn't hesitate. I just bundled her into my arms and held her tight as she began sobbing almost hysterically on my shoulder. She was shaking like a leaf. It's okay, honey, I said gently. That was a long time ago. You're here now. You're safe. I'm here for you. It's okay. It's okay. Grammy was on her feet, her expression full of concern, but she could see that I had got this. She put a gentle hand on Lena's shoulder, adding her support. It took a while for Lena to calm down. Let's face it, it was a big shock for all of us. But eventually, the shaking passed, her tears subsided, and she began to get herself together again. I loosened my hold, then she looked up at me, her eyes wide, and then hugged me so tight, like she was afraid I might disappear. Grammy brought in a glass of water for Lena, who eventually let me go and sank back into the big chair. I held Lena's hand tight as she sipped gently, her eyes still wide and red from crying.
Feel better, honey?
Grammy asked softly. Lena nodded, squeezing my hand.
Could I please use your bathroom?
She asked, her voice still shaky.
Of course, dear.
Grammy said.
Come on, I'll take you.
Lena followed her out of the office, and I was left to process the incredible realization that Lena was the reincarnation of Roger St. Clair, Daisy's fiancé. A few moments later, Grammy returned and gave me a big, warm hug.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
She said.
You handled that perfectly.
What else could I do? I said. Oh God, Grammy. Lena is Roger.
Yes, I think she is honey.
She said calmly.
But I think you already knew that, didn't you?
I don't know, I replied. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to admit it.
I know it's kind of hard to accept, but sometimes that's how things work out.
I don't know. Well, speechless for sure. Then Lena returned, still looking pale, but better.
Thanks, Catherine,
She said.
You're welcome, dear.
Grammy said. Then she gave me a gentle hug.
Zoe,
She said.
I
know, I said. She sat back down in the big chair, but just on the edge.
Well,
Grammy said exhaustedly.
I don't know about you two, but I need a cigarette.
We went back to the living room. I think Grammy wanted Lena to feel more comfortable. So we lit up and smoked quietly for a while, letting it all sink in and getting back to reality. Finally, we had to address it.
Well, honey,
Grammy said tenderly.
I think we found your trauma.
Lena sighed.
guess so.
I'm sorry it was so distressing for you, sweetheart.
Grammy said sincerely.
I really didn't expect to hit it on the first try.
Lena sighed.
It's okay, I guess. It felt so...
I know, honey.
Grammy said.
Ironically, this may be a good sign. It makes me think that your unconscious mind is already trying to come to terms with this somehow.
I took Lena's hand and gave it a squeeze.
What do you think, Lena?
Grammy continued.
Are you okay to talk about it? What do you remember?
Lena took a breath.
I was driving.
She said.
I think I was a little drunk. There was a girl sitting beside me. She was beautiful. I could barely keep my eyes off of her. She was smiling and laughing. Then, somehow, I lost control of the car, and...
She trailed off, the emotional shock starting to take its toll again.
That's okay, honey.
Grammy said.
Enough for now. Why don't we all take a break? Let's take a walk up by the lake.
I smiled, taking Lena's hand. You'll love it, I said. It's so beautiful. So we went for a walk and chatted about nothing in particular. Just stuff. You know? Grammy did tell us both the story of how she came to adopt her unusual profession. Now that's a story, but it's not mine to tell. We walked and we chatted, smoked a few cigarettes. And by the time we decided to head back, Lena seemed more like her old self. I mean, her current old self, not, you know? God, this stuff is complicated. As we walked up to the front door, Grammy turned to Lena and asked,
Are you okay to try again, honey?
Lena paused a moment, clenching her fists tightly, taking a deep breath, then said,
Yes. I think I have to.
Grammy put a gentle hand on her shoulder and said,
We'll go more carefully this time. I promise.
This time Lena fell into a trance so quickly and easily that I was astonished, and maybe even a little jealous. She settled herself back in the big chair, and I rested my hand on hers like before. Then Grammy told her to close her eyes and take a deep breath. As she exhaled, her whole body softened. In one breath. Her head began to drop. It was incredible. Grammy noticed immediately and said gently,
Now, Lena, just like last time, I want you to count with me, from 10 down to 1, relaxing and letting go as those numbers take you deeper and drift from your mind.
This time, Lena didn't even get past 5. Grammy continued for her as Lena's head dropped to her shoulder and she was gone, totally under, looking so peaceful.
Now, Lena,
Grammy said gently.
I'm going to ask Zoe to take hold of your hand.
She nodded to me and I grasped her hand carefully.
I want you to let Zoe become your tether, and if, at any time, you should feel any discomfort or concern, you can use that tether to bring yourself back, quickly and safely.
Lena let out a gentle sigh. Grammy looked at me for a moment, as if to say, here we go.
So, just like last time,
She began.
I want you to begin to drift backwards,
This time, Grammy skipped the initial age regression and got right down to it.
back through time, back to your memories of Roger. But this time we want to find something more pleasant.
This took a little longer, but eventually Lena's eyes flickered and her head straightened and she sighed.
Where are you, dear?
Grammy asked.
I'm at a party.
Lena replied softly, her voice again taking on a masculine tone. Her expression was tough to read, so Grammy asked,
Are you enjoying the party, Roger?
I wasn't really at first.
She replied slowly.
In fact, I was thinking of leaving, but then I saw her.
Grammy and I exchanged a meaningful glance.
Who is that, Roger?
Grammy asked softly.
I don't know. I just know she's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I'm asking my friends if they know her, but they don't.
I was on tenterhooks. I was sure this was that party. I had to take care not to squeeze Lena's hand in case it might break the spell. Then Lena gently smiled.
What happened, dear?
Grammy prompted.
One of my friends was talking with an acquaintance. He told me that she is his cousin.
Have you found out her name?
Yes, Daisy.
I gasped. Without even realizing, I had been holding my breath.
Daisy Cartwright.
That's a beautiful name.
Grammy said.
I'm asking him to introduce me.
Lena said.
We're walking over. She hasn't noticed us. She's chatting with her friends.
Beneath her closed eyelids, I could see the movement of Lena's eyes. I guess it's the same as the rapid eye movement that we get when we're dreaming. Grammy didn't press her. She just let the experience unfold. Then Lena said,
He introduces me, and Daisy looks at me, proud and aloof. My heart is racing. We chat and make small talk. I put on a cynical air and she laughs. She truly is captivating.
Grammy was smiling warmly.
That's wonderful, dear.
She said.
Then the band strikes up a fresh tune. and I ask her to dance. She is reticent.
I bit my lip in anticipation.
So I take a step back,
She continued.
and I say, Miss Cartwright, you do yourself a disservice. She frowns and says, How so? Then I reply, Because, my dear, legs like yours were made for dancing.
I got chills. Lena had said almost exactly the same thing to me.
Well, she relents, and we dance, and she is wonderful.
A dreamy smile played on her lips as she revisited the experience of the dance. I looked over at Grammy. She was equally captivated.
The song finishes, and she smiles devilishly, and we stay on for the next tune. Her eyes shine like stars. By the time we return to the bar, I am utterly smitten, doomed. I truly believe that I intend to marry her.
Grammy sighed.
Thank you, Roger.
She said,
Now, Lena, you can let that moment go. Come back to us now, honey.
Lena's head dropped to her shoulder and she sighed gently.
Coming back to the present, back to yourself, back to Lena. And as I count from 5 down to 1, you can begin to find yourself waking up, refreshed, calm, and happy.
Then she counted down, and when she reached 1, Lena's eyes opened and she blinked and yawned.
Oh my God,
She said, stretching wearily.
that was
Then she turned and looked at me.
you.
She gasped. I nodded.
You were Daisy.
Yes. She paused a moment, her thoughts clearly racing.
Did you know?
She didn't need to clarify. I understood completely. I had a feeling, I said, but I wasn't sure. She got up, pulling me to my feet. Then she embraced me. Not a hug. A genuine, heartfelt embrace. Somewhere in the back of her mind, wheels were turning. Connections were made. Her sense of Roger completing a puzzle.
Oh, Daisy,
She cried.
I thought I'd lost you.
And somewhere inside me, the same connections were forming. It's okay, darling, I gasped. We found each other. At last. Then she kissed me. And I kissed her. And we were both lost in each other. And in our memories. Was I Daisy? Was I Zoe? It didn't matter. We were together. We were home. Yes, I'm not sure I understand that either. Go figure. Then, suddenly, Lena's whole body shuddered violently, like a bolt of lightning had just hit her. We released from our embrace, and she stood there in shock.
What was that?
She gasped, steady once again.
That
Grammy said, putting a gentle hand on her shoulder.
was what we therapists like to call catharsis.
Then Lena turned to Grammy and gave her the biggest hug.
Thank you, Catherine.
She gushed.
Thank you, thank you.
Grammy beamed.
This is why I do what I do.
She said to us both.
Moments like this, they're precious.
Then Lena turned back to me, and the look in her eyes was a revelation. Desire. Adoration. Lust.
Come here.
She demanded, and I rushed into her arms delightedly. We kissed. We kissed like 100 years of kisses were condensed to this one moment of total devotion. It was sublime. Transcendent. I don't know how long we were locked in each other's passion. But I do remember that at one point, just for a moment, I opened my eyes and caught sight of Grammy, smiling proudly. I could see her face clearly. I knew that she had made up a spare room for Lena. But by the look in her eyes, I could tell. She knew that Lena would not be sleeping in that bed tonight. The following morning, we arrived in the kitchen, arm in arm, giggling like schoolgirls. We were so into each other. It was virtually obscene. Grammy was already seated at the kitchen table, enjoying a cigarette.
Morning lovebirds.
She said brightly. Gram, I said with embarrassment. Lena squeezed my arm affectionately. I kissed her quickly, then we sat down together, side by side, hand in hand. I didn't want to let go of her. Not ever.
Morning, Catherine.
Lena said. Grammy took a puff of her cigarette and said,
Lena, honey, I think I would very much like you to call me Kathy.
Then she turned to me and added,
Your grandfather used to call me Kathy. I kind of miss it.
Kathy.
Lena said, trying it out.
I'm honored.
She offered us cigarettes and we lit up eagerly. I couldn't help noticing that Lena's smoking style had somehow changed overnight. Whereas before she had always taken quick, nervous puffs. Now they were long, slow, and deep. Grammy noticed too.
Lena,
She said.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but when did you start smoking?
I chuckled.
What?
Lena asked me. I've been asked that so many times, I replied. I have a website.
Really?
I'll show you later.
So, Lena,
Grammy brought us back. Lena took a long puff and chuckled to herself.
Seriously?
She began.
It was at a party a couple of weeks ago. I was not enjoying myself. Actually, I was getting ready to leave. Then I saw this girl.
My eyes widened. Did she mean?
I really wanted to talk to her, but I didn't have the nerve. Then I saw her slip outside for a cigarette, and I thought, this is my chance.
Wait, I interrupted. You mean, when you asked me for a cigarette, you had never smoked before?
Yeah,
She blushed.
I just needed an excuse to keep talking with you.
Grammy laughed.
I knew you'd be drawn to each other.
She said. And the coffee shop?
I borrowed a pack from Joel, the barista.
She explained. I was, what's that word? Flabbergasted? Oh my God, I gasped. Lena smiled and took another deep puff. Then she kissed me, and her smoke and the sense of her filled me.
Now I guess I love it.
She said as our lips parted. I took a long puff from my cigarette holder and returned the favor.
Well,
Grammy said.
now that's sorted out. If you two can keep your hands off each other for a while, I have an idea.
What's that, Kathy?
Lena asked.
I've never tried it before,
Grammy said.
but I think it would be very interesting to try a mutual trance.
She got our full attention.
If I can regress you both, then we can let Daisy and Roger have a moment together. What do you think?
So she did, and it was wonderful. So romantic, so fulfilling. Like completing a circle. Later, Lena asked Grammy how much she charged for her services, but Grammy refused.
I won't accept a cent from you, honey.
She said.
You've made my darling Zoe so happy. That's worth more than gold.
So, Lena and I are together, and the change in her is fantastic. She's happier, more confident. The panic attacks are gone. You should have seen her dad's face as he took her for her first real driving lesson. So proud. And there it is, the whole story. Well, the wedding is in August. If we can just turn my mom around, she's, you know?